YouTube, what's going on? This your boy, Mr. Extra. But about to head to work. So they're gonna try out this whole mic thing, see how it work out. Yeah, to work there, man. Let me get everything out of this stuff out the way. Alright. Get my Harley Davidson out started so I can get my miles in since I'm on the bike today. And shoot, we gonna get on this road, and I'm probably gonna talk about a little something off topic. Y'all been doing good. If you're new to the channel, welcome back. Just on my way to work on this Monday morning. Then had a good weekend. My little one turned 6. So we threw a birthday party. She had her little pool party at her and Gigi's house. So shoot, man, we had a good time. Then went over to some friends' house. They just got a new pool and deck installed, and shoot, went on there and finished it off. Yesterday just kind of laid around the house and just hung out and chilled. And everything is so. So the Milwaukee trip, had a good time. That video, I just dropped it this morning. So yeah, just my view on the Milwaukee whole homecoming experience, which is a great experience. I mean, that was a good time, you know. Just like a laid back party, you know. I don't think it's like a every year rally unless you're going to the concerts, but I'm not a big concert kind of guy. I go to experience, but maybe I need to get the tickets a little earlier, because you talking about almost $300 for a weekend just for 2 days of concerts. But it worth it to some people, but it was cool to just hang out at the park and hang out with the content creators and see how they move and get some autographs and stuff like that. But yeah, y'all know the food's a little pricey. But, it is what it is. Gotta suck us dry. But yeah. But lately, I haven't been riding as much. And I don't know why. It's like after I came back from Milwaukee, it's like I ain't been feeling like riding at all lately. Plus we get them little pop-up thunderstorms. And I don't know, it just hadn't been the one to ride. I don't know what it is. Just really ain't been feeling it. Am I getting tired of riding? I hope not. I don't feel, I don't feel like I'm tired of riding, but I do like to I do still like riding, to be honest. It just I ain't really been feeling riding lately. Like I just been like I think I drove to work. I think I drove my bike like maybe 1 or 2 times since I've been back from Milwaukee. That been almost 2 weeks ago. So I don't know what been wrong with me. Even LT be getting on to me like, "Oh, you ain't ride today?" I was like, "Nah." I have a lot of stuff been going on. Plus, I've been busy at work too. Them darn containers been hitting the rail like crazy lately. So I've been out here trying to knock them things out. And, you know, and they're just like, man, I ain't got time to ride the bike. And then plus, my wife been cleaning. She been cleaning up, throwing some of Punch's old toys away. So, just been kind of like, drive the truck to work. And really, I felt like riding. I ain't had it in me. Bike was dirty. I just washed my bike yesterday. Since before I left for Milwaukee. So it was just kind of ain't been feeling it lately. I mean, I guess it's okay. So yeah. So just leave in the comments if you ever felt like that, where you just, you know, didn't want to ride, but all of a sudden you get that little spark in you where you just be like, yep, just it's time to ride. I said, but I felt like riding today though. That's the thing. Like I was like, yeah, I'm gonna ride today. I feel like riding. So I got a hand. I'm gonna have to get some gas in a minute. Got about a quarter tank left. I might be able to squeeze it on the work. But yeah, if you do go to the Milwaukee homecoming, Harley Davidson, you need to do all 3 tours. That way you learn something. If you're there all week, you know, just even if you just do 1 and 2, like go to the powertrain, then go to the museum, and then go to the headquarters, vice versa, whichever order you want to do it on. But the longest one is going to probably be the headquarters tour, because they actually explain what's going on in the pictures and everything. So but yeah, that museum is like a self-guided tour, or sometimes I guess you can buy maybe a tour package, but I did the self tour. I mean, they got little fact plaques that by whatever you're looking at, so it kind of tells the history of it, give you a little summary of it. So it ain't too bad. But yeah, that museum is awesome though. I was really amazed by some of the stuff that they made and some of the stuff they did, you know, back in the day. You know, stuff I never knew. I was, you know, kind of sort of thought they made motorcycles. They made jet skis too back in the day, which is crazy. You know, anything for money, you know. You got to keep the profits rolling in. Yep. But that 852 miles back home, shoot, that ride was good. That ride was good until I got to Georgia. Nashville wasn't too bad. Nashville was backed up too a little bit, but it was moving. It was just thick. People don't know where they want to merge at or where they want to go with. So, you know, it just kind of like, oh, okay. Like, we're going to get over where we can. wait to the last minute. But yeah, but it was really a good ride. And Waze took me around. It took me off the interstate when you come into, almost come into Chattanooga, and it went around that big lake. Man, that was a good ride. Like, that was a beautiful ride. Like, just like, it was like countryside, and then you come in there, you look at the mountains, and then you look at the lake, and I'm like, man, that was so beautiful. You know, because at the end of my Milwaukee video, that last part was the part that I went down that country road. And I mean, that lake was beautiful. Blue. And it just got through raining. And I mean, it was just pretty out there. I said, man, this is beautiful. I got to look up and see what lake that was, because that lake was nice. But yeah, Waze took me all around that stuff. And I was like, man, what are they taking me out the interstate for? I guess it was just that bagged up. But man, I'm glad it did, because when it took me off, I was sitting there like, where is this thing taking me to? And then I had zoomed out on the map. I said, oh, it's taking me around. So I guess it was a whole bunch of traffic. So, shoot, man, I went down that little country road and then came back up, and then I hit a little bit of traffic and got on 75. I mean, we were rolling good until we got to, got by Lake Altoona in Georgia. That's when traffic was bagged up all the way from Lake Altoona all the way past 285. I said, golly. So I jumped on 285. It was moving. And it moved all the way home. It was just thick. And I was like, man, where all these folks going for a Sunday? Maybe I don't get out enough, you know, in the city to figure out where they're going on Sunday. But it was packed. I mean, packed. But, man, I did that run by myself. And, you know, that run back home by myself. You know, because I told them they was leaving a little bit later. And I was leaving early, so shoot, man. I went on ahead and I got up about 4 o'clock. Packed the bike down. 4:30, I was out of there, and I think I got home about 6 something. But it was a good ride. I was a little irritated when I came through Atlanta, though. I was like, I'm tired of riding. Traffic's thick, bagging up. Like, y'all don't know where you want to go. And I was just like, I'm ready to go home. But other than that, man, it was a great ride. A great ride. So, yeah. So, can't wait till the next one. Me and LT got a ride coming up in October. That's probably gonna be my last long distance ride this year. Maybe. We've been talking about Key West, and I think we've both been having busy schedules lately, so it ain't been like we can link up and get out there. He had a lot of family reunions and stuff going on, and graduation parties going on, and the girls have me tied up and hanging out with family and friends, and it just been our schedule just misaligned. So, but it's all good though. We'll get out there. We're planning a trip to get out there, because I really want to see Key West, and I really want to go to that the last mile marker. Well, mile marker 0. So yeah. Metal in the road. Had to look down and see what that was. Glad I didn't hit it, because I'd be trying to look for some tires. But yeah. work. Ready to get this Monday started. Got a busy day today. I'm gonna turn down Crumbler because this truck getting on my nerves. Now, what he doing out here early this morning? Turn this whole camera around right there. Know y'all tired of looking at me. Yeah, I'm just out here road. Got some. I'm telling you, Georgia building some houses out here. I don't know what's so special about this state, but these folks moving out here. It can't be that many. We can't have that much shortage. And the prices that these houses are going for, I mean, you talking about damn near $500,000. And I'm sitting there like, are we really making that kind of money around here? Because everybody kind of look like they ain't got it, you know? I was like, you know, between $400,000 and $500,000, depending on where you stay at. You know, and if you want some land to go with it, oh my God. It's like, jeez. Like, I want to move, but, you know, I want to move to some land, but good God almighty, boy, I look at like $600,000. I'm like, man, back when I bought my house, if you had $600,000, man, you had a house. You had a mini mansion in Georgia. Now, shoot, a regular just 3-bedroom, two baths house, like 1,800 square feet is like in the high 300s. I said, man, these prices get ridiculous out here. And I'm talking about these people are buying them too. And I'm sitting there like, how are y'all affording these houses? I was like, that's a new house right there. Beautiful house. It's for sale. I'm sitting there like, y'all walking around with $500,000 like that? You know, 15, 30-year mortgage, shoot. That's a long time to pay back $500,000. You got to make sure your job secure, your business secure. I mean, because you got to be locked in. But yeah, because me and my wife talked about selling our house, but shoot, I'm sitting there like, man, I like doing stuff. I said, if I get that, shoot, man, we're gonna be what my realtor called house poor back in the day. She was like, yeah, you want to make sure you can pay the bills and, you know, just in case you have something go wrong. She said, you don't want to be house poor. And I definitely don't want to be house poor. I like doing stuff. I like going on these trips and stuff like that, and like just enjoying life. I don't want to be stuck just working, coming home, paying bills. Nah, I don't want to do that. I don't want to live like that. That right there is so depressing. Been there, done that. Been there, done that. So, I mean, but we're gonna see. About a couple more years, stuff paid off, shoot, we'll look to buy some land and keep on stacking. Because I refuse to be house poor. Nope. Unless something happens to me, well, I can't work. About the only way I do it. But yeah. tell you, these folks, when they get on that on ramp, boy, they slow down. Like go. When you get on that on ramp, that's what it's for. You the speed, get over the flow of traffic. The merge in, that's what it's for. Not for you to ride 40 miles an hour until you get on the interstate and then you want to gas it. That don't make sense. Everything behind you, slow down. Everything behind you, slow down. I do not understand that. Like, you don't know how to use the mirrors on the side of your car. You probably need to practice. Better yet, you probably need to back out, black out your back windshield, and just where you just have to use a mirror. Cause you gotta understand, I'm a truck driver, so I rely on the mirrors. And I said, that's what they on the side of your car for. They ain't for decorations. They for looking. Your car got blind spots, they make the little stick-on blind spot mirrors. Just for you. So yeah. They folks kill me when they get on down here on the interstate. It is so crazy. Like, just do not know how to merge in the traffic. Man, it's crazy. Yeah. I just be stopping and starting. Yeah. Probably done talked y'all head off enough. Probably just go ahead and cut this video right here. And shoot, see how this audio turned out, because I don't know, this mic been acting kind of funny lately. I know I had my mic connected when I was on my way to Tennessee, but the audio was so terrible, I was like, man, I can't even understand what this thing was saying. I don't know if it was doing noise cancellation or what, and it was picking up too much wind noise in my helmet. But yeah, that audio, you couldn't even hear what I was saying. And I was plugged like directly into the camera, so probably need to find me a better mic setup for my camera. I got it plugged into my wireless mic mic right now, with the mic on my helmet is plugged into that. So I'm gonna see if that's gonna make a difference. If not, this whole video get trashed. But yeah, I ain't got but like maybe about 5 more miles to work. So I'm gonna let y'all go, and I'm gonna holler at y'all on the next one. Peace.